Hey there, this is Kim with Wonders I Wander, playing Slay the Princess. This is part 4, and we're gonna see what happens. Besides picking and choosing. We're just gonna keep on keeping on.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
I mean, I guess chapter 1 is
We're not
just
going to go through with this, right? She's a princess.
always
Ignore
gonna
him.
be about
He doesn't
the
know what he's
same.
talking about.
But what can I do different here?
The interior of the cabin is almost in the blade is your implement.
We're just gonna enter. Do I try to be nice to her? Have I already tried to be nice to her?
Door to the base, her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello?
Oh,
Is someone there?
was not
It's
expecting that.
Hypnotizing.
How's it
It's
hypnotizing?
the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Maybe I've already seen her do
You're
this.
playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Sure, I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous
I don't
Wait,
care.
really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the
Yeah, we've
stairs
already
and
seen
lock
this face
eyes with
before.
the princess. There's a heavy... She's beautiful. How could someone like
Okay.
I am begging you to
Okay.
stay focused?
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Well, I feel like last time I examined the chains, I got stuck here. But then I also felt like I talked to her and she got mean too quickly.
Okay.
I'm still gonna be nice to her and see if she stays nice. Okay, so no matter what, they want me to look at the chains. By the way, I'm sorry, I guess. For anyone who may be watching, if it would have been more helpful for me to read all of these dialogue options, I'm sorry I haven't. It's just a lot. But I haven't been trying to be mean and not say them. Or lazy or anything. I don't like any of these options. Okay, I guess I'll just be
Only
stuck
making
down
this
here.
more difficult.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Like maybe I've already unlocked this
You're doing the right thing.
vulnerable princess.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Okay, well, this is different at least.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Nothing like an ellipses.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Okay.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that.
Or we could use it to free her.
She's freed herself.
You won't like what happens if you do that. Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh.
Are there going to be sound effects?
The blade is
It's
sharp,
not that bad.
and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
I mean, at least she looks happy. She looks like a Campbell soup kid.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
All right. Gnaw through the door.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
That is not nice.
What are you doing?
No. Dun, 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 dun. Well, let's see if there's another one. Warn. Okay. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Wait, can I say something, please? Oh my gosh. Okay. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Oh, is she gonna kill me again?
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
And she looks really sorry.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
All right.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay. Well,
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
I mean, I think she's doing okay.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right?
I mean, this is one of the nicer endings, I think.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, maybe she'll be really nice to me this time. Didn't I already play the damsel?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is
Why
a
is the
cabin.
music so dark?
And you're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of...
Okay. Do I call the guy a bastard? Sure.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and
Four of
all
us.
assassination attempts you've got in the works.
Who else is here?
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek. What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving. A warning before you go any further. She will lie.
Okay, we
We
know.
already told you we're not playing. I
Uh-huh.
think we've already been over. I
Okay.
do. But I also speak for
Okay.
sure. Yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not every. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead. The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
Let's look at the mirror for the 50th time.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. What are you talking about? You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right. But there was a mirror a
I
second
just want to know
ago.
what this means.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know.
A
We
feather?
can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Do we also have feathers? So is she gonna be nice?
The door to
or
the
mean?
basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell.
It sounds nice.
Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Well, no matter what, I'm being manipulated.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
It doesn't matter. It's fine.
You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
I thought there were 4 of us.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before. That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible. Horrible for you, maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is. Now, hold on, if she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
All right. I'm gonna say sorry.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good
We're
reason.
talking to the princess, not you.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, she's desperate.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
It's fine.
That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Oh, that would be interesting.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
You died, and now we're talking.
Okay.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that. Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease.
Or, she'll gnaw her arm off again.
No,
it's fine.
she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom. I'm not sure I follow.
I'm so tired of the talking.
Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do? I think I'd rather believe in facts.
There's no facts here.
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists. One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Okay, well, hold up.
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and
nice.
gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, this is like a low bar.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Is she gonna bite her neck?
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Like, I'm afraid the next thing is gonna be her eyes open and they're red and she has like these teeth.
What do we do now?
No, she's still looking like a Powerpuff Girl.
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
All right. Let's leave.
That sounds perfect.
That's great.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
Let's go to Arby's.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
Why aren't we at Arby's yet?
You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair! We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Like, what's the point of having a feral girlfriend if she won't gnaw through the door for you?
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand.
Okay.
Are you listening to this? You
We
don't
got
have to. I'm just
passions,
along
we
for the
got
ride at this point.
delusions.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech.
Yeah, teenagers love putting hands on
And?
doors.
The lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs and... The blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table
No.
and slay her before it's too late. You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
Hate you too, buddy.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step outside.
We're outside.
A happy ending at last.
I mean, we'll see.
We did it. What should we do now?
Uh-oh. Are the hands coming back?
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
No.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Plot
So
the
we do
ball
have
and weave her a
feathers.
coat worthy of a princess.
She looked happy for 2 seconds. That was nice. We didn't get Arby's, but she got a nice big hug.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Do we get to see her feathers?
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
Just look in the mirror. We're nothing. I'm a bird? I mean, that's kind of cool.
I think you know what I am.
No. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, these are a lot of questions. Oh, these are so many questions. Okay. So, yeah, what are you?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I am an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
I've met one like you. Oh my gosh, stop.
Of course. That is by both necessity and design.
Okay.
This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore. because among other things she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed. And despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone. Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
The crimes of a dead man. Are you the dead man? 'Cause you're not a man.
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Okay. Oh my gosh, okay.
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough.
What tear?
You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either. Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
Well, I don't think that's true.
Yes, you will, but it will all be worth it.
I don't think so. Okay. I'm not gonna say you're delusional. Yeah, how did you die?
I killed myself.
Oh.
It had to be done, really. None of this would have worked if I was still alive. Nobody living could know about her.
Then what am I? Is that a question? Yeah, what's my true identity?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
I'm the long quiet?
The inevitability of death is torture. I would gladly put two infinite beings through what you've been through to spare infinite lives from oblivion. So I am. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
I kinda don't. I need to look up what this word means. Oh. Oh my gosh. Wow, there's a lot going on.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
What is happening here? It's fine.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Yes, what are we?
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am. Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind. Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
I guess.
When the echoes spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
I don't know. Like, again, I'm not trying to be lazy. I just feel like no matter what questions I ask her, it's just going to be kind of vague. Philosophical meanderings. But sure, let's talk it out.
My very nature is paradox.
I know.
As is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach. And you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well.
No,
If
that
this
is not what
it
I was
takes to
asking for.
enlighten you, then so be it.
I just wanted to talk. Oh.
Your left eye tries to stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go?
What?
But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's no need for you to fight for Theo.
I didn't want to fight
Whenever
you.
you're ready, we can leave together, hand in loving hand. You are nothing, a black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts, a dog blind to its leash. But there is no light without the dark. When I proclaimed my godhood and offered you a place at my side, you gladly became the instrument of my new creation. Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into being.
Sure.
And through your lack of one, you too were consumed. Yet together, we were able to create something beautiful. There are few things more terrifying than one's own heart. And there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another. But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you.
I think it's funny because this almost insinuates they were sticking her in the back of the body. Like, yeah, we keep her in the back. She scares people.
Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation? I am aware of what it did to you. The understanding you've returned to me is a gift.
Oh.
is a person? Is it their body? Is it all of their body? Pluck the eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones. When it is all gone, do you still have who you started with? A person is not a body.
She's
Death
kind of like,
is a
oh, I'm so sorry.
transformation into something new. It is only bodies that feel it. Oh, is it not?
Dang it, that's not what I meant to press.
To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck. Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence, and it was through that need that you carved our freedom. Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
I mean, I guess not. Okay. There we go.
It would. Our purpose is to be and to experience, and their purpose is the same. To be permanent is to cease. To be paused is to be trapped.
Is there a clash? I'm not trying to clash.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together. Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final peace lies with you.
Well, at least the nice music came back. Oh, I get to free myself? Does that mean die?
I love you.
Oh, that's pretty. Right? We're inside of a kaleidoscope. Oh, I see. Okay.
It's magnificent.
I guess. It's kind of like a kaleidoscope mixed with a nature documentary.
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
I like how it looks like there's a little baby hand coming out of her. All right. All right. Well. Is her last name really Goodnight? That's cute. So I don't know how I feel about this game. I didn't really know what was happening through most of it. I'll probably just look some stuff up and see. And to be clear, that's super cute. That's how my kitty looks. What do you mean the good ending? Is this the good ending or the bad ending? Oh. As much as I love another option, what's our other game? Oh. Okay, I'll look into that. How do I stop the music? Okay. Alright. I'm gonna finish there. Thank you for watching Slay the Princess. I'm sorry that we're here now, but maybe I'll do a video talking about it. Thank you. Bye.